Hi everyone, this is Diane. I am back to work using Lorna Taylor's stamps that she created in collaboration with Creative Expressions. And I did a video previously and I was having trouble getting my regular inks, my archival inks, to stamp some of the images. But I had VersaFine Clear inks that worked really well, and these are pigment inks, but I only had these kind of brighter colors, and I had this one because I got them on clearance at one of the craft stores, and this is what was left. But I like these colors, but they didn't seem to really go with these really vintage stamps. So I knew that I wanted to collect some more of the VersaFine Clear pigment inks. So I went to Amazon. I think I had 7 in my cart, and then I realized that 2 of them, they were coming from different sellers, and 2 of them I didn't get the free shipping, so I deleted them from my cart. So these are what I came up with. I got Nocturne because I wanted a black, and I got excuse me, I got a dark brown called Fallen Leaves, and more of a sepia brown called Acorn, and a shady lane green, and a golden yellow called Golden Meadow. So I've been playing with them with these 2 stamp sets. This is La Mode and this is Haute Couture. And I'm not sure where they're available right now. I got mine from scrapbooking.com. I will link Lorna's YouTube channel below, and you can go to her channel, and she has videos, I think, about these. And maybe she doesn't have any way to like sell these herself, so they're just in various places. So like I said, I got mine at scrapbooking.com. I didn't find them on Amazon at this point, but Amazon does sell this brand, so they may have these eventually. So anyway, I've been stamping stuff, and now I want to create some things with it. My time is very short this month. I'm just going to have to accept that. I wanted to do a lot of preparation and stamp the images and make some samples, but I've been stamping, and like I've got other things I need to do today. So we're just going to get going on the video. So I already had all of these pieces from the first session. So I was able to stamp quite a few things with my regular inks. And well, this blue, I think, is the VersaFine Clear. And the cool thing, another cool thing about that ink is that you can get it wet. So I sprayed this just to try it out. So I've got these from the last time, and then I did some more stamping today with my new inks. So this one is the Fallen Leaves, I think. The nice dark. And it stamps beautifully. And I used scraps of coffee dyed paper. See, it's scrapbook paper on one side, but it's coffee dyed. So I stamped this red, this lady in red, and I instantly thought of Andy Warhol. So I stamped more in different colors. And the only reason this one didn't turn out is because it is coffee dyed paper and the paper is warped. So I did it again. And sometimes you may have to turn the paper over and press it down to the stamp if your paper is warped like that. But that's the only time I had a problem. There's another one in red, and I stamped this piece from the same set, and I embossed it with a Tim Holtz, one of his distressing embossing glaze. It's speckled egg. And I cut this piece, and then I inked it a little bit because I stamped it on white. So that could make a cute little card like that if I attach that there. So I might try to make something with, and then I had to stamp it in red again because I forgot I cut it off of this, and I thought, well, where's my Andy Warhol moment? So I'll take these 4 pieces and try to make something fun. Maybe we'll do that today. I also stamped her in the brown, which I really love. And then I did this one, Mode de Paris. Isn't that neat? So these, I had stamped them on cardstock, I think, in the last session, and I thought, I'm just going to glue them down to things, so I might as well use paper. That would be better. This is the golden yellow. I think that's beautiful. It's called Golden Meadow. And then this one is the black. It's not a really black. It's called Nocturne, and I don't know if they have a darker black, but I really like that. And there it is with the Mode de Paris. And this one, again, the paper was crinkled up, so that didn't come clear. So I thought, well, that's a wood grain on that side. I'll stamp it there, and I like it. And the same here, but that one looks good. And there's the red lady. Oh, and then I got out my ephemera binder and pulled out, if I can get to them, pulled out all of these shapes that I have cut in my ephemera binder, and this was one of them. So I stamped the haute couture on this shape, and I didn't stamp it good enough on this side, so I just flipped it over and did it here. So I can use that for something. So the other thing I wanted to do was, I have a lot of Lorna Taylor digitals, and I had these all printed. And I know that this set here is called French Roast Coffee Die. So must be, I don't know how she created the digitals, but it had something to do with Fresh Roast Coffee Die with these really cool images. So I loved these for backgrounds. I've used them in a lot of different things. These are some leftover pieces. They are great. So I thought I could use those for backgrounds. Like this is cut into a rectangle. I mean, it's not cut, but it's printed into a rectangle. And this one, great big tags. This one is like this could be a book page because it's right down the middle, or a giant card. Most of them are full page, but I love taking just torn pieces and making things with them. There's another page, or at least one, there's probably more than one. Oh, here it is. That has sections, and I love tearing them. They remind me of the Tim Holtz Fragments stamps that I have. So I thought we could use those for backgrounds. And then there's this set. I think this is Lorna. I should probably check to make sure. She has a lot of wallpaper too, and I had these printed. I believe these are all Lorna Taylor. Taylor Made Journals is the name of her shop. Taylor Made Journals, Taylor. I will link that below too. I think these are all her wallpapers, because I thought I've got these neutral coffee dyed things and those neutrals, so I might want some color. And then this. So if these aren't yours, Lorna, I'm sorry. But I love these too. I'm not sure now if they are Lorna's. All right, so I also have two of her stencils, but I don't think I'm going to be doing anything with them today. Let's see what we can do with this Andy Warhol moment. That's going to be something really different that I don't think most people will be doing with Lorna's stamps. It probably would have been better just stamped on white cardstock instead of coffee dyed, but this is a vintage version of Andy Warhol. I looked up his Marilyn Monroe painting with the 4 vibrant, bright colors. And he had, like, if I was actually copying his idea, I would stamp this in black and then add some color in bright colors, and then the background is a bright color. But this is the vintage version. Just inspired by Andy Warhol. Not that I'm an Andy Warhol fan. I don't think I am. Should make them all the same size. So this is 2 3/8 by 3 1/4. kind of want to line them up the same too. 3 1/4. Is that right? Yep. And 2 3/8. Oh, I tore my paper. Okay, I have 4 pieces the same size. Now what? That is really big. Maybe I'll just make 2 separate tags. It's just inspired by Andy Warhol. It doesn't have to be, I don't have to make it exact, right? So I think I'd like to use bright cardstock around them and put them on one of these for a background on a tag. So I have to grab some bright colored cardstock. Don't know if I have any. Doesn't have to be cardstock if it's going on a tag. It can be paper, and I do have bright paper, so I could put this on the same color, or I think I want to mix colors. So let's choose the colors first. I have a bright green and a bright blue, and let's do a bright pink. Or this one. I don't know which one of those. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Now, I can put her on the green, maybe, and her on the blue. Okay, I like this. Yeah, that kind of looks like the Andy Warhol thing, right? Okay. Well, this is not what I expected to be doing today. I don't know what Lorna's going to think about what I'm doing with her stamps. Sorry, Lorna. I think it's fun. I'll do something more vintage with the next project. I really love the word stamps with the pretty vintage fonts that come with both of these sets. I also have the fabric sampler stamp set, but I'm not doing anything with that today. I don't even know what kind of journal I would put this in. An eclectic journal, maybe. I guess I should glue them all first before I cut. Now I forgot what went with what. That goes with that. That goes with that. Okay, I think I got it. Might as well glue this one down while we're at it. I don't know if this is supposed to be a button card. It kind of looks like a button card. Or a picture frame, but you can use it for whatever you want. Okay, now I need to choose a background, and I think I want to do this, the French dyed coffee, French roast coffee dye. Those are the ones that look like tags already. Are they tall enough? Yes. I could make that a little booklet. Tuck a booklet in a pocket. So here I could use her stencil on the inside. This is the crochet lace stencil. I think it would be fun to do some of this, and then if I have a bright enough color, to add a little bit of color to that, to kind of tie in with the cheeky attitude of the front. How about that? And maybe the pages could be colored, but not this bright fluorescent color. Probably won't do the pages in this video. Yeah, let's do this pink. Yeah, I don't have any lime green. That would be fun. I'm really not into the fluorescent colors, so I don't have any of that. Let me try. Let's see what this gumball green looks like. Yeah, I'm going to add a little bit of that. Okay, that's just a little bit. I wanted to do that before I glued these pieces on, because that would create a shape on the other side. Stenciling around that, you'd see lines in the stenciling. So this is fun. I don't know if it was it'd be anything I would use, so I don't know if I should continue. But it's kind of a fun idea. I'm going to go ahead. I'll just use it in an eclectic journal. Tell me what you think about mixing Andy Warhol with Victorian stuff. Thought it's just a fun idea, and I went with it. That's what playing is all about. There we go, our Andy Warhol booklet. So I can just add some pages in there. Maybe tie it with a bright ribbon or something. Well, that was fun. Let's see what else I can do. I've got this piece left. Stamped it too close to the bottom. Ooh, I tore it. This is copy dyed tracing paper. Okay, now we have a sturdy card. I'll ink that later, the back of it. I don't think I want to use that there because it's light frame on a light background. I could maybe use this on one of the wallpapers. I didn't have a lot of hers left printed. I've got a lot I could print. Oh, this would be pretty, wouldn't it? Yes. That would make a pretty tag. Let's switch gear so I can use this partially done piece. Get that edge off first. So it's 3 inches by 7 inches. I thought it slid a little bit and got cut crooked, but I guess not. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to grab a little lace. I just don't know how much lace I want to use. Do I want a big piece or a little piece? I think that looks pretty good. This needs to be trimmed at the bottom. Oh, I didn't glue this one to cardstock yet. I was like, what happened to the cardstock? Okay there. I'll angle this. Actually, I want to do a little stenciling on the back. I know some of those colors are going to come off onto the back, but I think we're just going to go with it. I want to see what it looks like. There's a tiny, tiny bit of pink there. I don't know if you can see, just a tiny bit. So this, I have no idea how long I've been doing this, and it's really hard for me to read the time. 38 minutes. I was way off on my last video. I thought I was well over 45 minutes, and I wasn't. I don't know what I thought I saw when I looked at the time on the video. It's all crinkly, so I want to make sure it's pressed down into the glue. When that's dry, I'll trim it off. Now, I got some dies. If I can find them here, I'll show them to you. I don't know if I moved them off my table. I think they're right here. I got 2 sets of dies. So I got this tag set, Tim Holtz Sizzix, and this one. I don't think it has a name, just labels. Framed tags and labels. I haven't used them yet because they just came yesterday, last night actually. But what I was thinking was I really like the shape of this reinforcement. So when I get a chance, I will cut one and attach it to the tag, and then I'll know where to punch a hole because I really like the shape of that. So there is a tag more suitable for Lorna's beautiful stamps. And here is a fun Andy Warhol inspired booklet cover, at least. I'll put some pages in there, maybe add some flowers. I think I have a little time. Let's see what I've got in the way of flowers. I don't want that one. Don't think that one. I don't think I'll use that one, but I'll leave it out just in case. Has to be something small. Oh, this is actually a real vintage piece. That's a real Victorian piece. Okay, I think I'm gonna try one of these. I don't know, nothing is really sparking with me. What do you think? Maybe it just needed a little bit more green, because that looks better. It's a bigger leaf. I don't know. I'll play around with this, but I'm not going to take any more time doing it here. What I'm going to do now is say thank you for sticking with me today and playing along with me. I think I had fun. I hope you did. Now I have a mess to clean up. And I'm going to make roll out sugar cookies with my granddaughter this afternoon when she gets out of school. So that's why I have to clean up this mess and get the rest of my work done before we start having fun together, Layla and I. I'll see you in the next video, and I hope that you are doing something creative today. Bye.